You're floating in the ocean. The water is warm, the sun is out, and somewhere beneath you, in the blue nothing below your feet, is a shark. Your heart just moved, didn't it? That instinctive jolt of fear is one of the most universally human reactions on the planet. Sharks are the apex predator of our nightmares, immortalized by Hollywood, feared by millions, and blamed for making entire beaches feel like crime scenes. But what if the story we've been told about sharks, and how dangerous they really are, is almost entirely wrong? Let's start with the raw data, because it's genuinely staggering. According to the International Shark Attack File, which has tracked every recorded shark attack on the planet since the 1950s, the global average of unprovoked shark attacks per year sits at roughly 70 to 80 worldwide. Out of those, fatal attacks average just 5 to 8 per year. Globally, on a planet of 8 billion people. To put that in perspective, you are statistically more likely to be killed by a falling coconut than a shark. You are more likely to die from a vending machine toppling onto you. You are significantly more likely to be fatally struck by lightning. Twice. And here's the one that really lands. You are more likely to drown in your own bathtub than be killed by a shark in the ocean. The ocean isn't the danger. The bathroom is. So where did this overwhelming culture-wide terror of sharks come from? One word: Jaws. When Steven Spielberg's 1975 masterpiece hit cinema screens, it didn't just break box office records. It fundamentally rewired how an entire generation perceived the ocean. Suddenly, the sea wasn't a place of wonder. It was a place of teeth. The impact was measurable and devastating. Shark hunting surged dramatically in the years following the film's release. Populations of certain shark species dropped sharply, and beach tourism in coastal towns across America collapsed almost overnight. Spielberg himself has since admitted feeling genuine guilt about the effect the film had on shark populations worldwide. The most successful thriller ever made became, unintentionally, one of the most damaging pieces of conservation history ever produced. But here's the twist: the shark in Jaws was fictional. The threat it represented, almost entirely fictional too. Now, let's be fair to the shark, because understanding why the rare attacks happen completely changes the picture. Sharks are not hunting humans. We are not on the menu. Sharks are apex predators with highly sophisticated sensory systems. And humans, frankly, are not interesting to them as prey. We don't have enough fat. We're too bony. And we splash around on the surface in a way that's more confusing than appetizing. The vast majority of shark attacks are cases of mistaken identity. A surfer on a board seen from below looks remarkably similar to a sea turtle or a seal, a shark's actual preferred meal. The shark investigates with the only tool it has available, its mouth, realizes its mistake, and leaves. Scientists even have a name for this: the sample and spit theory. Most shark bites are investigatory, not predatory, and provocations play a huge role too. Spearfishing, handling sharks, or deliberately entering known feeding zones account for a significant portion of recorded incidents. Now here's the one that will genuinely stop people mid-conversation. Sharks kill an average of 5 to 8 people per year globally. Humans kill approximately 100 million sharks per year, largely through commercial fishing, bycatch, and the shark fin trade, where sharks are caught, their fins sliced off, and their bodies discarded back into the ocean while still alive. 100 million every single year. The most feared predator on the planet is facing a crisis almost entirely caused by the species that fears it most. Over a third of all shark species are now classified as threatened with extinction. And because sharks sit at the very top of the ocean food chain, their disappearance would trigger a cascade of ecological collapse that would affect every ocean on Earth. Sharks have existed on this planet for over 450 million years. They were here before the trees, before the dinosaurs. They survived every mass extinction event the Earth has ever thrown at them. And right now, the only thing they haven't been able to survive is us. So the next time you feel that flicker of fear watching a fin cut through the water, let it be replaced by something more accurate, more honest: respect. Because the ocean's greatest predator isn't the one with the teeth, it's the one watching from the shore,